Do you know how some people, like, make stuff with cat hair?
Mm-hmm.
So some people have taken to spinning their cat's webs to make clothing. Rodney does not seem... Well, he seems to have noticed, but he seems to think it an ingenious adaptation.
Because it's free.
Because it's free.
And plentiful.
It's a renewable resource.
It really is.
It seemed to have also found a way to make it more stable. The problems with the cat spider being that the webs eventually disintegrate, which was a feature once upon a time. Once upon a time.
Once upon a time.
May or may not be using natural materials found in the environment. They may or may not have been directed by a climatologist on how to fix it. Or at least stabilize the web before they spin it.
There are advantages to being a religious planetologist. Science.
Yes!
Satisfies the religion.
Just ask Dr. Kynes.
Yes.
Sci-fi reference. So you go talk to Terry.
See.
Which is the first interaction anyone has had with Terry. Terry is very fond of sitting at the edge of the village on a, like...
Segway?
Bridge?
Oh. What's that, a
Bridge?
Segway?
No? That kind of comes out from the tree and just looking out over the jungle. It's kind of what he spends most of his time doing.
Sorry, because I kind of did need to spend time with Terry, who...
You did mention
when I'm not hounding...
Amos.
Yes.
There are people here for everyone. Kind of may or may not have planned that.
Good evening, Terry.
What? Oh, Jesus Christ, excuse me.
Who's that?
I'm just saying. It doesn't mean anything.
Leave it at the altar.
Okay. Alright. What are you, Citron?
Dr. Terry.
I'm not a doctor. I don't have a PhD.
No.
Education kind of doesn't exist today.
I see. What have you been working on?
That's a very broad question.
I see.
Math.
What kind?
Astrometric gravitation. Guess I'm going so well.
Perhaps I could help.
It's the math that we lost when they annihilated the spider cult.
Which is in the database.
No, it's the... No, it isn't.
Yeah, it's the ones that they developed after they figured out how to fix the...
Oh, that.
Yeah, the jump drive.
Well, we have the basis of that math.
I know, it's in the repository. I keep going back over it, but I can't. There's a leap. Someone somewhere made a leap of some ridiculous logic that I don't understand. That's what I've been working on. That, and, several improvements, fixing guns, building turrets, and setting traps. Turrets.
I'm looking for is there any wireless signal in the village? You guys don't use any wireless
what you have
communication?
bought.
Wireless is detectable.
It's fair.
What did she draw?
The cat spider. Just for reference.
Theoretically, we could scan that in and put it in the video, but that would have been too much.
Okay, sorry.
This is much more fun anyways.
I was thinking perhaps if you had spare time, if you'd like to help me in improving some of my own developments.
And tons of spare time. You can also bring work at the assistance of secret. We don't have access to one of those metals, unfortunately.
It's so cute.
They can be synthesized at the reliquary. Repository. Sorry. But yes, I would be happy to discuss your theories and such with you. It would be awesome.
Yes, I would like to see what kind of options there are in improving them with the advanced technology that I've missed out on by skipping years. And
what advanced technology that you missed out on? We're still using the water, the tree power.
the reliquary doesn't have
The repository?
a repository.
See the gem didn't tell me? Oh, okay. No. Apparently he didn't. Why would he? So, after the Necrogeist Empire?
Huh.
Collapse of human civilization.
Yes.
Right. No new advances since you left.
Lame.
Yeah.
Well, that's not true. They figured out the jump drive and then they collapsed. They got that one at least.
That's yeah. I'm like, well, they got
that one, but that one's been lost again.
they got the locational coefficient, and then they killed everyone who had it.
Well, how about we make some advances of our own?
That'd be great. It requires a lab, which requires traceable amounts of power.
There might be ways around that.
There might. I'm sure you could rig the repository in certain ways. Or you could destroy the Necrogeist Empire.
Can I use your fridge for my screen?
You know
Yes,
water.
but I think we only have one.
We don't have anything you can drink. Don't drink the milk. It is actually bad. I mean, throw it out.
Okay.
don't drink them out as a health issue, not as in we're saving it.
I got that down.
Although we are making cheese. One, we don't have half
The
stuff.
book just glared at me, so I'm gonna.
No bad
Yes, in
that.
case you didn't know, Internet, your cheese is made with enzymes from the stomach of a baby cow.
And it's
Suck it.
delicious.
Baby cow is actually delicious.
Haggis!
The Necrogeist, on the other hand, have taken leaps and bounds as far as technology goes.
As far as undetectable power traces and networking goes, the nanite technology I developed might be able to be redesigned, tweaked, for that matter.
Yes. Yes. I wouldn't have thought of that, but we'd have to do a materials. We'd have to do several materials tests.
I have self-replicating nanites inside me.
Yeah, they work on your... As much as for science can justify the sacrifice of people and people bits, let's not. T-Fuchim is not really for that.
It would be easy to extract a few and let them replicate.
No, I mean, your self-replicating nanites, they use your organic matter to
Yes.
replicate. That's how you keep them within you.
Conceivably, you would need to sacrifice people to create the organic matter that they would use to replicate. That's what he was getting at.
No, I know.
Okay.
I'm confused in character,
Okay.
not out of character. Because the reason why is this. Do you not have synthetic blood?
Oh god, no.
Oh. Oh, then never mind. All we would need is a small vat of synthetic blood and they'd be able to self-replicate easily.
Yes.
Yeah, Yes.
Well, and then you'd also have to turn off the kill switch in the programming that tells them to die once they're outside of somebody's blood, but
Well, yes.
that's easy. I'm like, that's the solvable problem.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I've already done that. Theoretically.
Now, from my understanding, in my time, the thing that was turning people into the forms of the undead was a form of radiation.
Yeah. I don't remember. You are, of course, the best expert on this than I am.
It was a form of radiation in which the nanites in me protect me from that radiation. Well, most radiation. It was kind of necessary for some of my developments. If we can also look at the disease, at what it is, the infection, whether it's still based on radiation or not, I might be able to devise a block for it.
I don't know that the infection is still based on the radiation. However, a lot of the necromantic technology does feature some form of strange radiation that they've harnessed for a variety of uses. Most importantly, what seems to be unlimited power. But it's not wireless. They don't have wireless.
That is mind-blowing, considering I'm using wireless power in my body right now.
Yep.
I don't get it.
Something about the radiation. They haven't figured out what it is. Which is good,
Yes!
because their generators are like 3 stories tall and fucking kill everything nearby, so fucking obvious.
That's fair. Easy to track them, easy to find them. And there are no Necrogeist encampments on this planet.
We wouldn't be here. They generally what a necrogeist colonization looks like is they'll send down a generator with guards, well, they'll send down scouts to judge the mineral value of the planet. They'll send down a generator to power the monolith, as they refer to it, and the monolith then irradiates the planet. Sometimes for a planet this large, they have to send down a network of monoliths, but everything dies, and then the mineral resources are free from necrogeist.
I see.
And or live here. People don't die. People get infected. They generally get infected before the generators activate, though. Which is weird.
Well, my first little experiment for ascertaining knowledge differences, well, tech usage differences. I would like if you and I could examine one of the laser pistols or laser guns that you guys have compared to mine.
He opens up the model number. He knows where your model number is?
Well, he's read my thesis and probably most of my work.
It's the same manufacturer. It's a similar model, but obviously not designed for mounted cyborg use. Mounted prosthetic use, sorry. But it's what it says in the manual.
That's fair.
PC manuals and whatnot.
I always call them cybernetics. Kind of what they are. A prosthetic
Well, prosthetic mounted weaponry is the legal terminology.
Wow. Always gotta make a politically correct version of everything, don't they?
I imagine they did. They have been dead for millennium.
What's political correctness?
He seems to get it. This dude probably has the best grasp of English of everyone outside of Super Jim.
So then, no real differences. So that will be easy to work with then, if need be.
Actually, the rifles we have might be the model before your prosthetic one. Or that your prosthetic one was based off of to make the prosthetic one. Not the model that came from having made the prosthetic mounted model. I don't remember. That's what we have the repository. Bitch to it.
How far away is the repository?
It's like 5 days.
And you now have any kind of vehicle?
God no. Vehicles are visible and trackable.
Bicycles?
He like points off the edge of the walkway. Have you seen the terrain?
There are sections in the
Lizard mounts.
lizard mounts, monkey mounts.
No. We've found some fauna that would applicably work.
Triffids?
Huh?
Mounts. That's the word.
No. Well, let's just say we tried domesticating the underground species within the law. Several villages have tried. I don't know if any of them have succeeded.
Oh yes, with communication being what it is, that would be rather difficult. There must be a way to fix this. Without sacrificing safety.
Yeah. Destroy the empire.
That's throwing safety out the window.
And leaving it at the altar.
Maybe their safety.
First you have to attack.
All of the things that I'm discussing with you now are parts of my preliminary thoughts on what can be done to help take down their empire as well.
Cool. Let's do it.
So first, I guess, let's go take a look at this. What metals and resources we have available.
Alright. The two of you walk off to talk about such things. Basic metals, there's no way to get deep earth metals or rare earth metals. So it's like copper, iron, bronze.
But through science, they can be changed. My trouble's gonna kick in soon. Just because it's not broke doesn't mean it can't be fixed.
Dear planetologist,
Yes.
what rare metal is easily accessible to these people?
You want me to just pick a random rare metal?
Yep.
That's not unobtainium.
Unobtainium.
Unobtainium is not a metal.
Yeah, not unobtainium. That's one.
You want me to use that one? Iridium.
Iridium. Okay. Yes, that's the weirdness. There's iridium everywhere. It's like, yeah, we've got iron, we've got copper, we've got tin, we've got obviously the alloys that can be made from those. Carbon is rare. Like, raw carbon is rare. Doesn't mean they don't have steel, just means that they don't have a lot of steel. Because then they have to... They basically have to make massive steel. which is a wasteful and time-intensive process. Very, very technical process. Interestingly enough, which Rodney handles. And then they have Iridium. Everywhere.
I start showing them how to use Iridium as a power source.
You can do that from the ship.
Yeah.
Definitely feed it. No. You don't have a processing center on the ship. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Well,
No, you don't have a processing center on the ship.
No,
But-
I'm just showing them like on writing.
Oh,
and
yeah,
on
yeah.
like, whiteboards and stuff. I'm like, here's the things I know about Iridium and what you can use Iridium for.
There are no whiteboards. There's actually very little written material.
I'm
These
like,
people have amazing memories.
just like,
Oral tradition. Hey. So yeah, he talked to him about it, and he's like, yeah, it's no processing though. That's the only problem. But you have ideas. All ideas.
can I use my hypertech to try to come up with a way to process Iridium effectively with by jury rigging hypertech with what we have available?
What you have available is the ship. You can absolutely roll to come up with a way to do it.
he does not.
8.
What?
He succeeds with side.
I rolled 4 pluses.
It's not. What did you expect, Sharon? Like, really, what did you expect?
We did dice.
No.
Lol. No, because I'm using the same stuff. So yeah, you absolutely figure out exactly how to cannibalize the ship. And or what parts you would need to make an Iridium refinery.
I write all that stuff down.
Yes, feel free to take the aspect for next scene of plans for Iridium. You also get a second aspect, which we'll leave blank for now. Plans for Iridium, however, would actually be important, if not the next scene, then maybe the scene after. I believe the scene after, actually, so I will waive the restriction and let you keep that.
Can I turn it into an aspect for the village? By writing them down and giving them to Terry.
Not yet. No. No. We'll talk about that on the scene when it becomes relevant.
Okay.
Which is going to be the repository scene.
So we'll just... That aspect is in limbo for the moment.
Yes. You can invoke it beforehand, but for what you want to do, you're going to want to wait for the repository scene.
Okay.
And I will let you keep it until then.
I'm going to invite Terry to definitely come with us to the repository.
No, Terry's already coming.
Okay.
Nobody goes to the repository without Terry.
You went to the repository without me? You die now.
No, it's not even a question of personality. It seems very much like a question of skill, but no one talks about why.
Yeah, it's strange.
Yeah, nobody goes to the repository without Terry. And it's not like, oh no, he'd kill us if we went. It's like, no, you don't.
You can't.
Did I use the wrong word? Like, ta-da! And with that,